Welcome back to BVarsity Live. Zach Ewing, Trevor Horn with you in the BVarsity Live studios here in downtown Bakersfield. Just explaining to Jaden Watson how I'm more of a polos and khakis kind of guy. Jaden is here, in the best dressed athlete, I think, in BVarsity's history. Can we agree
He did
on
it
that?
last year on our state preview show, so why not do it again?
And then these two I'm just kidding. Cameron McGlasson of Stockdale, almost said it the wrong way, and Jackson Carroll of Liberty down at the end. 3 more jumpers. Again, this is Jump City with the section track championships Saturday evening. And guys, again, it's sort of an exciting time because of so many good jumpers in the area. But let's start with you, Cameron. All 6'7" of you. I was just saying during the break, you ought to get 2 free inches just because you got to pull that entire frame over the bar. It doesn't really work that way, but somehow you make it work. How does somebody that tall get into high jumping, and is that uncommon?
No, actually, it's pretty common for tall people to get into high jump because it's actually easier because your center of mass is higher than most people.
Look at that. We got a physics lesson.
I like
that. I had no idea. I really didn't. So it's worked out for you. You were ranked, 4th in the high jump coming in, although there's some ties in those rankings, right, Trevor?
Well, and the thing is that last Wednesday at Liberty in the South Area tournament, I mean, all 3 of these guys just barely clipped the bar on their 6'7" jump. So, I mean, they could all be 1 seeds, 3 seeds, 5 seeds. That's the thing about it. With high jump this year, there's so many guys that are right there in the mix that could be a Central Section champion or could be an at-large or could just miss out because it's so volatile, really, with you guys.
Jane, I'm feeling, it just popped into my head, my editor's brain is working, photo shoot of you high jumping in a suit.
You know, I'd actually be down for that.
Can we do that? Can we get that?
I'd need some spikes on, of course, but
Yeah, we'll do the spikes. We'll give you the spikes, but
Well, let's do this.
the best dressed high jumper in the state.
You
right
make
now.
it to state, deal.
deal.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Call Dad. Let's do it. Dad can videotape it too.
Sounds good.
Seriously, Jaden, I presented a Peak Award to you last night. It's been a fantastic career for you. It's wrapping up here. What are you feeling? I mean, you got a Valley meet and a state meet, hopefully, and that's it.
Well, you know, the nerves are far behind me. That was freshman, sophomore, junior year. But wrapping it up this year has been one long journey, and along for the ride, it's been Cameron and Jackson, and I couldn't have asked for a better team. Like, even though Jackson and I go to different schools, we've been high jumping for a long time, Cam as well, and it's been a family atmosphere that I don't think I'm ready to let go of, but I know I'm going to have to soon.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And you are going to West Point next year, is that right?
That's correct.
Congratulations on that. And of course, we know what type of individual it takes to get into West Point. We also know what type of individual it takes to win to this realm of success.
Yeah, starting since freshman year, I've made it to the Valley, but I haven't really jumped as competitive as I have this year. So it's pretty good.
So this is the year maybe you do something, and I know everybody sort of feels that way. We talked to the last group about the at-large bid, the at-large mark of 6'7". Jaden, are you competing against that as much as you're competing against other guys just because you know that will get you into state?
You know, I feel like it's a goal for a PR to clear 6'7", but the competition that's driving me are the people around me at the moment. Like I said, 6'7" is a goal, but I wouldn't even be in this room if it weren't for the people around me.
I suppose I feel if you get 6'7", chances are you may be in the top 3 anyway, so maybe that's a moot point. For you, Cameron, where are you at as far as momentum, as far as rhythm? I mean, do you feel like you're peaking at this point? Do you feel like maybe the peak came earlier and you got to find it again?
Actually, I think I'm just starting to ramp up because I've been pretty consistent at 6'4", and I just hit 6'5" last week.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think I'm just ramping up.
So why not 6'6" or 6'7"?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it is. Trevor, I want to bring you in. And
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay, cool.
This is like the only time of the week Trevor won't talk. It's like when I'm interviewing guys.
Well, because I'm always worried about interrupting you.
Oh, don't worry about interrupting me. You interrupt me
Because
the
then
rest.
you
But you
fire
interrupt
me.
me the rest of
Well,
the
then
week.
you fire me, and then it's like, what do I do?
I fire Trevor like 7 times a week and rehire him, so he's good to go. But did you? I mean, I'm not even sure when I was on the full-time preps beat that the jumping was at this level. Has it surprised you?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, because it's a lot. I mean, when you look at it, 7 of the 19 boys going to high jump are from Kern County. And I think that, I think like what Jaden was talking about, I think that the competition spurs it, and you guys all work together in some aspect. I know Cameron and Jaden, you guys are on the same team, but you guys all compete against each other. There's one track in town where you guys really do all come together for the most part. It surprises me, yes, but in that same aspect, you look at it and it's like it makes sense because there are so many great athletes that continually come out of this town. You look at Liberty and how deep their team is. Jaden, comes from a good lineage with his dad Johnny, who's an Arvin coach and used to run hurdles at Cal State. So, yeah, why not? I mean, it's neat to see all of these athletes, and and it's not just the jumpers this year. You look at Darius Smith in the sprints for the boys, Didi Salcida from McFarland, the freshman, in the mile and the 3200, Juliana Finch and Nick Zandes in the pole vault. Michaela Romanini's really ramping up in the girls 800. There's just so many great athletes. Ben Hibbert, who just signed to Cal State Northridge today from Frontier, 110 hurdles. He's one of in the top 9 in the state. So I mean, track and field here for an area, and I don't want to keep harping on it, that really only has 3 all-weather tracks in the entire county.
You do keep harping on it, though,
Because it's incredible that they're all able to do it, but yet the facilities aren't there to help them out, that they're doing it on their own.
Well, unfortunately, we got to keep the train moving here, but I want to give these guys each another chance to talk here. Cameron, you're heading into Valley. You're a basketball player. You're a track and field athlete. You're a junior. What do you feel tomorrow? I mean, do you feel a big jump coming? You said you're sort of peaking towards that. Are there nerves? I say tomorrow, Saturday. Are there nerves? Is it excitement? What's going on inside you?
It's a little bit of both because, I mean, there's a lot of nerves, but just like the thought of being up there with the top athletes right now and just being able to jump with them is going to be a really great experience for me.
Yeah, what a rush that'll be. And Jaden, for you, what's one thing you have to do well on Saturday to make it into state?
For me, it's just all about being all there, being focused, and being ready to compete with everything I've got rather than, leaving it all behind. So what I want to leave on that track is my mark.
Well, you've left your mark on Kern County Athletics, that's for sure, and you got a couple more chances, we hope, for that. Jackson, area champion last week. You got to feel pretty confident coming into this week. Mm-hmm. What's one thing you've got to do to sort of repeat that performance?
I just got to stay consistent again. I have great competition, too, to help me through it, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, let's not forget in the high jump, too, people. When the marks are this close and you have this many good competitors, the number of misses is going to be huge. You got to get those things on the first jump. You miss a couple of times, and then that starts to lose you tiebreakers down the road and everything.
That's what happened here with these guys on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right, and that'll happen. So when we come back, we're going to shift gears a little bit and get into the horizontal jumps, the long jumps, and the triple jumps. That's part of Trevor's Jump City as well. But for now, Cameron McGlasson, Jaden Watson, and Jackson Carroll, we appreciate you guys joining us.
Good
luck on Saturday.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. We'll be right back on BVarsity Live with more jumpers.